It's critical to comprehend each clause as it was understood in the 18th century, and the framers' design of these provisions to correct weaknesses in the Articles of Confederation to establish an effective national government. The first clause of Article 6, the Debts Clause, is a promise to honor the nation's commitments. All debts contracted and engagements entered into before the adoption of this Constitution shall be as valid against the United States under this Constitution as under the Confederation. This clause ensures that all debts incurred before the Constitution remain valid. Imagine a nation struggling under heavy debt. Foreign creditors, like those from France and the Netherlands, were anxious about being paid back. The Founding Fathers wanted to reassure them. This clause promised to honor those financial commitments and laid the groundwork for the United States' credibility on the global stage. This provision reflected the framers' practical understanding that a nation's credit depends on honoring its commitments. The second clause of Article 6, the Supremacy Clause, is perhaps the most consequential Article 6 provision. It established a hierarchy of law with the following provision: This Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made, under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby, anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. This clause establishes that the Constitution is the highest law in the land. If state laws conflict with federal laws win. This provision resolved Articles of Confederation issues, where states often ignored national directives. Under the Articles of Confederation, several states had enacted laws that violated the Treaty of Peace with Great Britain. Britain used these violations as excuses to maintain troops in American territory. States erected trade barriers against each other, and conflicting state laws on national matters created confusion and inefficiency. In Federalist 44, James Madison emphasized that without this supremacy, national authority would be undermined. The framers understood that for a federal system to function, there must be a clear hierarchy of laws. The Supremacy Clause establishes this hierarchy with remarkable precision. First, the Constitution itself stands at the apex of American law. Second come federal laws, but only those made in pursuance of the Constitution. This qualification is critical. As Alexander Hamilton explained in Federalist No. 33, laws not authorized by the Constitution would not be the supreme law of the land, but a usurpation of power not granted by the Constitution.